YouTube, what's up? This is MC Tutorial 7, and today I will be showing you how to make a Minecraft server. This is really easy, and I know there's been a lot of controversy over it because of, how do I do this? Is it right? Is it wrong? Do I need more RAM? Whatever. This is going to be the simplest way. I guarantee your computer can run it unless you're using a computer from the 1980s, then you could probably do this. This is not for Macs. There's a different way for Macs. Although I don't know if I can do that because I don't own a Mac. Whoops. I guess I can't really move that. I don't own a Mac, but a Mac. Wow. But my friend does, so I might be able to ask him to do a video and put it on for you guys. Anyway, let's get started. First is going to be a couple of downloads. So go to your browser. I already have the things up. Type in minecraft.net. And underneath your little Steve, go down to download. Now what you want to do is right here where it says multiplayer server, you want to go down and where it says if you're running on Windows, download this. Okay. Now what you want to do is once it downloads, click the little arrow if you're using Chrome and go to show in folder. This little thing will pop up. And now what we're going to do, we're going to minimize this, place this on our desktop. Now, make a new folder. Where is it? There we go. Right now I'm just going to name it YouTube's server. You can name it whatever you want. Place this server.exe in the folder. Now there's one more download before you can actually start this up. We need to go to download logmeinhamachi.aspx. I'll leave you this link, but what you do is pretty much you go to whatever. I'm gonna type in Google for you guys. Type in log me in, all in one word, then HAMACHI and press enter. There will be ads and there'll be websites and stuff. Go where it says download log me in Hamachi. Now I'm not going to download this because I already have it, but just to show you, go down to unmanaged. You don't want managed or else you're going to have to pay for it. So unmanaged, it's free, it's forever. Press download now. Now there should be an exe file or something. Just run it, it'll install into your computer. And it might ask you to make an account. I think that's easy enough, so I don't have to explain that. So yeah, make an account, set it up and everything, and after that you'll have this little screen. This is the log me in Hamachi screen. It's kind of small. It'll say your account name right here, the IP of your computer, and all your networks. What log me in Hamachi does is it lets you connect to other computers. This server requires this because without it then you can't, how do I put this? It's not a public server yet, so you haven't forwarded it. So it's just for your friends. Nobody can get on it unless they're in a Hamachi with you. I'll explain how to set one up in a second. But going back to the folder, you'll see obviously your folder. It opens up and it'll have minecraftserver.exe. Run the file and a little cmd command will come up. Obviously it's different than the black and white that you always see when you're running an actual CMD, but this will pop up and all these things will load. Obviously there's going to be some warnings, don't worry about it, it's not really that important. After it's loaded it says done, and then it'll say for help blah blah blah. Type in stop, S-T-O-P, without anything else, and press enter. It'll close the screen and a bunch of things would have popped up. Now this is where it gets a little fun. Go to server properties and double click it. Sometimes it'll prompt you to pick a program to open up the file. Pick Notepad, don't pick anything else or else it won't work. I'm gonna put this format font so you can see it a little better. 22, that should be okay. Can you see that? I hope you can. Alright, well, this stuff doesn't matter. Don't change that though. I think you might need that. I don't think so though. But whatever. These are all the properties, if you want to say it, for your server. Now, a lot of these are self-explanatory, like allow nether. True means yes, and false means no. So if you want people to be allowed to go to the nether, type true. If you don't, then you want to type false. Now, I don't see any reason why you would type false, but sometimes people just don't want that for some reason. I don't care. Just do whatever you want. Level name. And this is if you want to add a file, like a map to your server. What you would do is you would download the map, put the map in your folder, and delete world, and name this to the exact name of the folder of the map. Like say the map was called PvP, you type this PvP. But for now, I should do world. I don't really care. And enable query. That really just doesn't. You don't need to know that. It's just keep it false. Allow flight. Obviously, if you don't want people to fly, then allow false. Server port. Don't change that. Level type. This is where adventure, super flat. I think. Wait, no. Is it yeah. Adventure, super flat, creative. No. It's super flat, extreme hill. Not extreme hills. I think it's now extended biomes or something. I don't remember. But it's the super flat, default, and I think it's bigger biomes. I don't remember the name. Enable Archon. Just keep that false. Now, for the level seed, if you want to add a seed like what's a popular one? I think Gimme Diamonds is a popular one. You spawn an NPC or something. You'd type that seed here, and it would start the server with that seed. If you just leave it blank, it'll do a random seed like a random single player. Server IP. This is where Hamachi is gonna come in handy. Go down and click on Hamachi. Now, what you want to do is set up a network. So you're gonna click a network and press Create a New Network. This little screen will pop up. And this is important. I never use caps because if someone were to join your network, they have to have exact caps. They're like the exact caps. So just keep it lowercase so it's simple. What you're going to do is type your network ID, YouTube. There's probably someone with YouTube, so I'm just going to do 1000. And your password, everybody keeps it simple. I do 1, 2, 3. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4. You could do whatever you want if you want to keep it private. But the thing about Hamachi is you can only have 5 people in one network. And I'm almost positive you could kick someone from network. Oh, maybe 10,000. 100,000. 1 million. Yeah, whatever. YouTube's server. Alright, there we go. So now, YouTube server, here's your new thing. And people can join this, and whoever's joined will go into here. Like, see my friends, whoever joined that. Now, you can also join other people's networks. So say go to network, join an existing network, and you would type their network ID and their password, and then press join, and you join theirs. Like I think I joined like Olivia's Minecraft server. I joined that. That's not mine. So that's like if a friend wants to set one up, and I'll join it. But right now, here's your little thing. People can join that. Whoever's in that can join your server. And you can have more than one network. Because if you want more than 5 people on your server, then you make more than one network. As long as they're connected to you, then they can join your server. It doesn't have to be everybody. So now, here's for the IP. Go to the top, and you'll see this large number, a bunch of stuff. Right-click it. This little menu, I guess, will come up. And click Copy IPv4 address. Now this is copied to your clipboard. What you're going to do is minimize this and go to your server IP. Press paste. Now this is your IP for your server. And that's pretty much the major thing. And everything else I said is self-explanatory, like your max build height. If you want a 256, you make it 1000. But I'm almost positive that the higher you go, the more laggy your server will be, so be careful. And you don't want to make it like 1 because then you can't even build. Okay. Spawn NPCs. If you want, obviously, if you want NPC villages to spawn, you press true. If not, you press false. Whitelist. This is where some people get confused. A whitelist is what makes a server whitelisted, which means only certain people can get on it. So say you have a friend that's really annoying and you don't want him on it. You can whitelist it so only people you want can get on it. Now, there is a whitelist text in your folder. See whitelist, but that's for later. If you want a whitelist, you press true. If anybody can join it that's in your Hamachi, just do false. Spawn animals, obviously I think you'd want that to true unless you're doing a creative build. Snooper enable, just leave that as true. Hardcore, obviously if you want hardcore mode. Texture pack, just leave that blank because you need to add some weird stuff in there and I don't even know. Online mode, true because you want people to connect to it. PvP if you want PvP. Difficulty, 0 equals peaceful, 1 equals easy, 2 equals normal, 3 equals hard. So it automatically spawns on easy. Game mode means 0 means survival, 1 means creative, and I think 2 means adventure. Max players. If you're going to have a small server, never make your max players much more than what you want. Most private servers are going to be no more than 10 people. So if you want to do 10, that'll make your server much less laggy. Trust me. Spawn monsters if you want monsters to spawn. Generate structures, true, unless you don't want that. View distance. Now, to make your server much less laggy, I have this really great tip. What you do, set your view distance to 8. This will not even affect what people see. It'll affect it by the tiniest bit. Half a block. They can see half a block less and they won't even notice it. And it'll make your server so much less laggy. It's great. Now, this is an MOTD. Now, what happens here is what you do is you just pretty much, this is what shows up underneath the server. Like, ready? I'm going to double click on Minecraft for a second. Show you guys. I'm sorry if my frames per second isn't great. My Minecraft doesn't run great under it. I'm just going to go on defaults for now. See, do I have any servers that are up? See right here? That's an MOTD. Website, mcrepublic.net. Visit www.kitpvp.com. Have a super fun time. Hunger Games is now here. In progress, blah, blah, blah. That's an MOTD. So, whatever you want to say there. What the heck? And file save. And you can X that out. Now your server properties is all set up. You want to go to your ops.txt. In here, what you always want to do first is write your name. So my Minecraft name is Pentacles. Write it, capitals, everything perfect. And file, save that. You can obviously edit this once it starts up, but just to set it up right, you kind of want to have that so you can do commands. Now, this is where your whitelist comes in. If you did whitelist true over here, you go here, and this is the people that you want on your server. Just writing random names of my friends. Yeah, you write people that you want on the server. And this will only work if you have true for your server properties for the whitelist. If you don't have that, it won't work. Now, the banned IPs, that's for IP address, but don't worry about that. Banned players is usually what you want to work with. Usually you're going to ban them from in-game, but if you want to ban them out of game, you can do that too. Now, once you have everything set up, what you're going to do is go to minecraftserver.exe, double-click it, and run it. Right here, this is going to start it up. And now notice there's no warnings. That's because everything's set up now. Just for the first time, again, press stop, just so it loads it up. Wait a few seconds, and do it again. Now, I already have another server, so if you have 2 servers, the one you'll run, it'll be the same IP, but it will be different servers. So, see, I already have a server, that's why, you know. But, see, the MOTD was high YouTube. There's 10 max players. Connection's perfect, because I added those connections. And here we go. You do that, join server, and log in, and you will spawn randomly. Now, I'm sorry for the lag, because I lag terribly in jungles, and I don't know why, of all times, I have to spawn in a jungle, but who cares. Just to show you, this is pretty cool. Now, you're an op, so you can do commands like slash game mode 1 pimped koalas, and then now I'm in creative. I can fly around, you can do whatever you want. if once you don't want to be an op, you can. Oh, there's a plains biome. Now I will lag a little less. You can do /dop, your name or whatever. But a good useful tip is, I figured this out the hard way, is I couldn't even do /help because I wasn't an op. Nope. /dop. I couldn't figure out how to op myself because I couldn't do it in game and I didn't know how to do it. So I can't even do /help right now. Oh wait, yes I can. They must have changed it. Well, you can't do any commands like /game mode 1 pentaclaws. You don't have permission. But if I disconnect, blah blah blah, go here, you can do any command here and you don't need op. So showing page 1 of 5, this will tell you everything, but when you do the command in here, you don't have a slash. See? Now, you will not use a slash for this. Then you can do help 2, and then me says hi. I don't even know if this will work. No, it doesn't work for this. But, you know, help 3, help 4, and help 5. And that will show everything that you need. Now, these are all the, you know, basic things that you will need. And if I get a lot of views, particularly over 12 likes and like 500 views, I might quite possibly do how to make your server have plugins, which means you have much more of these commands, much more options, and it will increase your your fun, your level of fun by so much. It's crazy. Alright, thanks guys. I enjoyed doing this tutorial. I hope I helped a lot, and I will see you later.